So to start with, something a little bit different from our usual dressmaking fabrics that we have. We've had a lovely range of 7-berry cotton linen canvas fabrics in. So we've got a really varied range of patterns in this selection of fabrics, from stars and stripes to some more blocky florals to some more geometrics with some beautiful colours in. We think they'd be really good for colour blocking and using the different fabrics in one project. I think that'd be really fun. All of these fabrics are on the same base. They're a blend of cotton and linen. I think they're 80% cotton, 20% linen, which gives them a really nice handle. They're quite structured, giving them that canvas feel, and the linen gives them a really lovely texture, which adds to the patterns as well. So we think these would be really nice for, as we said before, bags. If you wanted to make a few home furnishings, you can make some bunting. They'd also be really nice for something like an apron. If you're into your cooking and you wanted something a little bit jazzy to wear, they'd be really funky. Again, you could use the different patterns, maybe a pocket in one fabric, another pocket in another, then the main in another fabric. The world's your oyster. So I'm going to start by showing you the stars and stripes ones. So the star is a lovely, like a crew coloured star on a navy blue base. Something a little bit more neutral if you didn't want a bold floral on your project. And again, the stripes are really lovely. So we've got the grey one with the crew stripe, and you can see in the background the texture of the linens coming through. So you've got these little coloured flecks, which really adds to the depth of the fabric. And again, on the navy one, you can see there's little flecks in the ecru stripe, so that's really nice to add to the texture of them. So moving on to the next lot, we've got these are the block floral ones. So they've got a really cool black and white block printed floral pattern. This one's the green colour. It's kind of like a pear green in the background. Again, the same as the stripes and everything. They've got this lovely linen texture coming through, so there's little specks and you can feel that on the fabric. It's just got a really nice weight to it. And that block floral also comes in the mauve colourway, and on this one the flowers are kind of like an indigo blue colour, so it goes really nicely with the mauve. So I think these are my favourite ones out of the whole collection. These are the spring florals that we called them. They're just a really fun block printed floral, really graphic-y. They come in two colours, so we've got the cornflower and then the coral. The cornflower's got this really lovely like burgundy red on it as well, which is a really nice contrast, and I just think the colours are like really, really nice together. Again, with the coral, this green just adds a little bit of interest and a little bit of a pop of colour. So I think they'd also look really fun together on the same project. Like we mentioned before, if you used one fabric for a pocket on something and then the other fabric for the main parts, they'd just be really fun and bright. The last fabrics in the 7-berry canvas range are the spotty stems. These are really good if you don't want a floral in your project, if you're a little bit more into like geometrics. They'd be lovely for that kind of thing. So they come in 3 colours. We've got the jade, the fuchsia and the blue. So there's something for everyone. And you can see, just holding it up here, you can see that crisp nature of the fabric. So whatever project you'd be using them for, they'd hold their shape really well. I think the blue is my favourite, just because I love blue. Next up, we've got the lovely new collection from the Japanese designer Naniiro. And they're a firm favourite here at G&G with the staff and customers, so we think you're really going to like this collection. They're known for really beautiful florals, kind of watercolour style. We have quite a few different base cloths, and the majority of them are cotton double gauzes, so perfect for the warm weather. And then we've got a few cotton linens and then a couple of just linen bases, so great for all kinds of different projects. We think they'd be really great for simple patterns, like simple tops, just to show off the really beautiful patterns that they've got on them. I'm actually wearing a shirt in a Naniiro fabric from the last collection last year. This is the Olia shirt. So again, that's perfect for that kind of garment as well. As I've said before, the majority of these are cotton double gauzes, and Lauren's got a really great blog on how to work with these, choosing patterns for them, little hints and tips when you're sewing, so check that out. She's also got a really good blog on simple tops, so we think a lot of these fabrics would pair really great with those patterns as well. We're going to start off with this design. These are called Encounter. These are cotton double gauzes. You can see they're lovely, lightweight, floaty. Be really lovely to wear when it's a little bit warmer, and also at the minute you can layer them up. So you can see in this design there's a few pops of petrol blues, there's some little scattered flowers across with peach colours and whites on the charcoal grey background. I think it looks lovely. And then the other colourway is the black. You can see on this one there's a little bit more of a contrast between the background and the colours. It's got these pops of like a neon pink and a little bit of an aqua blue, so it really contrasts with the black background but makes a real statement piece. So these lovely pair are the Edelweiss patterns. You can see on them they've got this lovely border pattern across them, so you could really use that in your garments, maybe using that for the bottom and then using the rest of the fabric for the top to make a bit of a statement on there. You can see there is a lovely drape to them, but they're not quite as drapey as something like a viscose would be. So it would just hold its structure a little bit more, but again, still really light and airy. This is the Midnight colourway, so it's kind of like a navy tone charcoal grey with the pops of yellow. It's a really nice contrast. And then the other colour is the blue. It's a bit more of like a tealy petrol blue, again with the border, but with little white flowers with pops of little pinky red in them. So again, a really nice bright summery fabric. So another little something with these Edelweiss designs is they've actually got little metallic details. So these little dots, there's on the blue there's a lovely like icy blue metallic which really catches the light, and then on the other colourway is this lovely gold, again catching the light and adding a little bit more interest to the fabric. This is another colourway of the Encounter design range, but it's a lot lighter, it's more springy colours. It's got these lovely pops of yellow and the lime green, again with the pink and the purple. It's a really nice contrast to the white background. If you were thinking of making something for the summer, like a dress, you might want to line it because there's a little bit on the see-through side, but it would work perfectly with something like a cotton voile to line it with. These next ones are called Margot. They are a lovely watercolour design, mainly leaves, but there's some little hidden lemons in there. Fun for the summer. Again, on these ones they've got that really lovely metallic pops throughout the pattern, and this white one's got the gold colour and then the blue's got a lovely silver metallic details. They're just really lovely, painterly. We think they'd be beautiful on like a simple garment where you can see the whole pattern because it is quite a dense all over pattern. The great thing about the Margot patterns is that because it's quite an all over pattern, you wouldn't need to pattern match, which is always a bonus when you're dressmaking. We think they'd be really lovely in a really loose oversized shirts. If you go to the beach, you could just throw it on, or just for every day, running your errands. Who wouldn't want to look really nice while doing that? The last of the cotton gauzes that we've got come in these really lovely soft pastel shades. So this one is the Pal design in the light blue. You can see it's got, again, another lovely floral, but with these little pops of coral pink, which we think is really popular at the moment. It just really adds something a little bit more special to these designs. And yeah, it's just something that makes Naniiro fabrics really lovely. And then this one is the Gunzai. This is a little bit more of a sparse print, a little bit more abstract. The kind of leafy, florally designs, but a little bit more linear. So if you're not completely into florals, but you still want that kind of like natural look, then that's a really good choice for you. It's on this gorgeous like minty green colour, so perfect for the summer. So in this latest Naniiro collection, most of them are cotton gauzes, as we've just showed you, but there are a few linens and cotton linen blends as well. If you want a little bit more structure, if you're making something that required a bit of more of a statement sleeve or something, the linens and those linen cotton blends would be really good for that because they do hold their shape a little bit more. So the ones we're going to show you are the same prints as some of the cotton gauzes. First one we're showing you is the Pal design. We've just shown you that in a cotton gauze, but this is on the linen base. Something a little bit darker again. It's got this lovely maroon coloured background, but with the pops of the slightly brighter purple and the blues in it, does bring it into that little bit more of a spring summer vibe. Again, if you wanted those statement sleeves, this would really hold those and they'd make a really good statement. These next two are from the Gunzai pattern design. These are actually the cotton linen blends. So the blend of those two fabrics together gives it the drape as well as also giving it a little bit of structure with the linen. It comes in two colourways. So the first one is a pale grey. It's got a little bit of a blue tint to it. Moving on to the charcoal colourway, I love the background colour of this. It's like a dark grey with a slight blue tint to it, but then also in the sketchy floral bits, there's some gold metallic details which really catch the light, and it's something that makes the Naniiro fabrics really special. It's that little metallic designs that they put in. Again, cotton linen is just going to hold really nicely for your garments if you wanted something a little bit more structured. Next up with the new fabrics are a lovely bunch of viscose fabrics. They're all plain weave viscoses. They've got a lovely soft and smooth finish to them. They're quite lightweight as well. They float and drape beautifully, which would make a gorgeous dress or skirt. They're also perfect for garments with a bit of fullness or gathers, because they drape and swish so beautifully, and they'd really show off the pattern when they're swishing around. So most of these viscoses are kind of floral patterns, but we do have some other ones as well to show you, but we'll start with the florals. So this one's called Floral Pastures. It's a really bright pattern. It's got these lovely pink and purple colours in it, mixed with the bits of like mustard yellow on this kind of grass green base, making it look like it's some kind of like floral meadow. Next up is another floral viscose, but it's more of a paisley design. It's got these really cool blue tones in it, but with the pops of the green and the orange, makes it really summery and springy. You can see the drape of that is gorgeous, make a really nice floaty dress. You may want to line it depending on your pattern. If it's got a lot of gathers, then it probably wouldn't bother, but if it's a little bit more of a looser style, the white background you can kind of see through it a little bit, so you might want to line it. So these lovely ones are more of a ditzy floral. So if you're not quite into the bold florals, or you want a little bit more of a smaller print, these would be lovely. So this one's the Delicate Blossom in the lovely blue tones. It's got a really nice like navy blue background, but then with a kind of aquary blue like leaf design on it. Something nice if you do want a pattern, but not too much in your face. And then also these ones are the Petal Spray, which come in a couple of colourways. This is the navy colour with some really lovely like kind of periwinkle blue and red tones in it. And so the other colourway of the Petal Spray ones is this lovely plum. If you're not quite into your blues, but you're into more warmer colours, it's this really lovely purple tone with some pink and orange highlights in it. So yeah, again, really lovely and drapey. So the last few viscoses that we wanted to show you are great if you're not quite into florals, but you still want a little bit of a pattern. So the first two are these confetti dots. So you can see they've got these really lovely, it's like an abstract spotty design. It's the two colourways, there's turquoise, which really reminds us of like a summer pool or the ocean on a really nice summer's day. And then we've also got the red colourway, which is it's just a lovely colour, really nice for hot summer's days. It's got these lovely like purpley colours in it to really bring out the pattern. You can see they're really lovely and drapey. They handle really nicely because it's a plain weave viscose. They are really lightweight, so they're going to keep you cool in the summer. This is the Dotty Sprinkle viscose. It kind of looks a little bit like confetti. Great if you want a kind of ditzy print, but you don't want those florals. It's got these lovely like little sprinkles all over it in rust and like a petrol blue on an off-white background. If you were making something like a dress, you may want to line it just because it is quite lightweight, but something like just a plain viscose would be great for that. Thanks for watching the video, we hope you enjoyed it. If anything has taken your interest, then we do ship worldwide, so check the link below to see how that works. In the meantime, if you do have any questions, then feel free to get in touch with the team here at G&G, either by giving us a ring or emailing us, because we're always happy to help. If there are any fabrics that you do like the look of, but they're out of stock at the moment, sign up for a stock notification on the product listing and we'll email you as soon as it comes back into stock. Thanks for watching and happy sewing!